What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cisco from U3 Sports Talk. Good evening, good evening, good evening. As you guys know, why we are here. Salute my brother J Mac, of course. Why are we here? It's fucking fight night, people. It's fucking fight night. So I know you may be confused as far as the amount of, I don't know. I was trying to do something with OBS and ended up messing up. So went back to StreamYard. That's why my picture looks a little bit fuzzy or whatever like that as well. But thank you for those of you. I say you, the one person that's watching right now. Probably J Mac and anybody watching this stream. So tonight is going to be that night. It's Porter versus Crawford for Porter's IBF or IBC welterweight fight. So please join me if you can. If you can't, just listen and we'll go from there. So a couple new boxing news topics that are coming up. Obviously, the winner of this fight should fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence has been cleared by the WBC or by the doctors to fight, so he's good to go now. So definitely waiting on that to see the results of this fight and how that fight could lead to a super fight, if you would, between Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. So there's been a little bit of history that they have general respect for each other, but it's going to be that's the fight really everybody's looking forward to. Crawford accused PBC of using Sean Porter as like the testing or the test boxer to be able to allow the other fighters to kind of figure out other PBC fighters to be able to figure out who they're fighting next or whatever like that. So it is what it is. That's just my opinion. If it didn't make sense, it'll fuck well. Right now we're at the co-main event. It's just a middleweight fight. What's going on? I'll be going over a few matchups, a few of the upcoming fights. Obviously, on the 27th, we have Teofimo defending his his lightweight championship belts. Then December, we also have Tank Davis, which was supposed to be Rolly Romero. However, Rolly Romero has been pulled from that card due to sexual assault allegations. So, like you said, it's going to be on and pop. We'll see. Right now we got, I don't know who these guys are. One guy's from Canada, the other guy's from Brazil. I really don't give a shit about any of the guys. The guy that was really the most impressive for me really was the I think it was a welterweight fight. Prior to this, it was like 2 fights back. I'm sorry, I don't have the schedule in front of me. But as I ramble on, for those that don't understand me because I talk too fast and I mumble, no fucking well, you know. However, we're in the first round of the co-main event. We got, I guess, Kyle versus Volney, Canada versus Brazil. I never heard of either of these guys. I'm pretty sure the Brazilian is actually the one on display right now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Can't wait for it to get started. Big news. Let's say big news. Your boy Demetrius Andrade beat his last opponent, stopped him. And right now there's a lot of complaining about Canelo Alvarez kind of running away from key fights. I think this will affect his legacy. Now everybody knows I'm a Canelo fan, everybody says I'm a Canelo fan, yeah, but it's not like I am not objective. Right now, if he really wanted to submit his legacy, he can really do what I would say would be the kind of like the murderer's row, if you will, of the super middleweight division. What's up, True? What's up, Mac? Because you still have, obviously, for the super middleweights, you got Andrade, who's 31-0, 19 KOs. His last, I don't understand. Andrade wants to fight Triple G. That fight probably won't happen. Triple G probably won that fight because Triple G is just too old right now. He's too slow. So you still have Andrade, Benavidez, and Charlo, Bivol, and Artur Beterbiev. I don't know how to say their names, but these are all within the 168 or the 168 or 168 super middleweight. But He's going to fight a cruiserweight WBC champion. So, is that Ricky White? Man, Winky Wright, bro. Oh my God, that's my guy. That's my guy. Winky Wright, former undisputed junior middleweight. He's being interviewed right now. Say what you want about Cleveland. They had some talented boxers come out of there. Sheesh. Or the state of Ohio, excuse me. But going back to Canelo, Canelo now is going up to cruiserweight to fight a fucking bum. I'll quote my boy Khalil this one. He seems like he's on a bum chase. I don't know. And then Canelo, and then of course your boy Floyd Money Mayweather, the king of picking who he fights, is complaining that he wants to see Canelo get challenged. Well, he kind of did the same thing, didn't he? Or maybe it's just the class that he fought in, because he never fought against your boy. Oh man, Paul Jones. That'd have been a great fight. That fight would have tested Money Mayweather, I think, but he avoided that fight, of course. So every fighter has their own, I guess, their own thing. But for this one, we'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Right now, it's the second round of co-main event, the IBF middleweight world title eliminator. So I don't know if this person is going to be next in line for Charlo or Andrade. If it's IBF, it should be Charlo. Another thing too, if Porter versus if Crawford versus Errol Spence works out, right? If it does work out and they actually fight, I mean, whose resume would you say is more impressive? Would it be Crawford or would it be Errol Spence? Let me know in the chat. I don't know. Errol Spence has fought Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, of course, which was a very close fight. Mike Garcia, who he destroyed, Mike Garcia should not have won up that weight class. Ocampo, Lamont Peterson, okay. Kell Brook, that was a KO. Bundu, Algier, and Barrera. So his last 4 or 5 fights have been major fights, and he's had 2 of his last 3 have been at AT&T and or Jerry's World going through here. So I wish I could share my screen out for you guys. Actually, I can a little bit. I think I can. Let me see, make sure I don't have the sound on. And I'll show you guys clips if I can. If I can't, oh well. We'll see. We'll go from there. But that though, yeah, Canelo on a bum quest. I have to agree with your boy Khalil. And I'll probably change my mind here shortly. There has to be a plan somewhere. I don't know what the plan is. Is it just to run away? Because yeah, you're the first Mexican undisputed champion. Yes, you are. The problem is that, hey man, you can cement your legacy. That you would be over Pacquiao. I would definitely hold you over Money Mayweather. Pretty Boy Floyd, different story. People say Pretty Boy Floyd is one of my favorite fighters. You're saying, Cisco, how can you have 2 different fighters? Well, Pretty Boy Floyd was a monster. Pretty Boy Floyd went after people, called people out, and demolished them. Pretty Boy Floyd, that's my G. Back of this shot, I love it. Still in round 2 here. Want to see. I don't know. Other than that, this middleweight fight is not too interesting. I'm not gonna comment too much on it. Also, for those of us who are betting people or who are picks, if you guys watched myself and J-Max picks from last week, in our top 10, I thought our top 10 picks were pretty spot on. I really did. I didn't have a problem because the one problem I had with who top 10 I had a problem with really was Anthony, because his was fucking shit water. Literally shit water. I don't know. Man, I just didn't get that one right there. But for those who didn't know, my top 10, I had 10 KC, number 9 Patriots, 8 Baltimore, 7 Buffalo, 6 Bucks, 5 Rams, 4 Cowboys. I had Titan. No, I didn't have that. This must be the old one. Excuse me. But my top 3 were Green Bay, Cardinals, and the Titans. I think I can't remember because I can't find my old file. Anyway, you guys can look up if you guys check out our E3 top 10 picks. You can look at our last live broadcast. We did it early, so you guys will be able to see what I'm actually talking about. Yeah, what I'm actually talking about. So we'll figure it out from there. What's up, Tyler? What's going on, bro? Right now we're just waiting. Hey, one of the funnest things that I like to watch, I would say, would be when Terrence Crawford, when the fight is first announced, he's a cool dude. But when he fucks around and is like, if I get closer, that dude turns into a very mean dude. And I'm talking about mean, bro. Right? So I don't know if you guys know about this little bit of history right here. I thought it was pretty interesting. This is a long time ago. This is a clip from between Crawford and Errol Spence. A lot of people saw this already. And if YouTube blocks me, fuck them. Let me see if you guys. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear the sound. I'm kind of confused on how I have my system set up right now. No, I shouldn't be. I should be able to do it like this. Porter wins and can Crawford chin hold up? I think it's the other way around, brother. Porter's not a heavy puncher. You can tell by his KO. He's just not a heavy puncher. He bulldozes you. He'll TKO you. But he doesn't really get people out of there. Crawford gets people out of there. He has power in both hands. He's able to switch hit. Crawford's a mean dude. I think Crawford wins. The biggest thing for me is for Crawford not to get into that war with Porter. Keep him at length. Crawford has excellent power in both hands. He has a reach advantage over Porter. Keep him on the outside. I know it's hard to say, or easier said than done, but we'll be able to figure it out. You know what I mean? You never can tell. I don't know how that even sounded. I don't know if you guys even heard that shit. Crawford boxing a lot of tomato cans. Well, you can say the same thing about Errol Spence too, right? Errol Spence fought Danny Garcia. Okay, but Danny Garcia's kind of on the end. He's been on the end for a minute. He hasn't won a major fight. I would say since Porter, since Porter, right? If we're looking at that correctly, I don't know. Errol Spence has fought a lot of tomato cans too, so we'll have to see about that one. They both don't have, I guess, overly impressive resumes these days, but everybody's so concerned with their 0 or protecting that O. It's unreal. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? What's going on, brother? Thank you for joining us real quick. I know every now and then I'll throw something out there and be like, hey, you know what? We might do a live broadcast during fight night, but this is one of the ones I just had to. Last minute decision, of course. I was talking to J-Mac earlier. I think he agrees with me as far as Porter's concerned. Against Crawford's concerned. I think Crawford wins. He thinks Crawford wins by points and will last all 12 rounds. I think really Crawford gets him out of there between the 9th and 10th round. I think, unless Porter just shocks me. Hey man, you ain't never lied there. It's not like as far as the olden times. And I say the olden times, I mean in the early 80s, early to late 80s, really, even early 90s. There's no the best is not fighting the best, bro. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, if the fighters want to make it happen, then they can make it happen. But like you said, though, the same thing with Canelo. And Canelo is one of my favorite fighters in the world today. I think he's one of the pound greats. Could be all-time great, but I would definitely like to see him against Charlo. I think he wins against Charlo. I think Benavidez will give him problems. Benavidez is a bad man. I wouldn't mind seeing Benavidez and Charlo fight. That would be a great fight. Because then there's nowhere else for Canelo to go. You want to go hang up to lightweight? Okay, Benavidez can chase your ass. And then that's really going to affect your legacy, right? That really has to affect your legacy. Oh yeah, boxing here, the welterweight. Personally, I think the welterweight division probably has is probably the greatest division of all time as far as all-time talent. I don't know what you guys think. I don't think it's the heavyweight. I think it's the welterweight. A lot of middleweights start at welterweight and they kind of jump up to middleweight. But as far as even Sugar Ray Robinson was welterweight at one time. I thought. I don't know, Cliff, if you're listening, correct me if I'm wrong. Porter is going to show his dedication to let me see if I can share my window up. Hey, if you guys can see and hear this, you guys should be able to see it as well. I got my OBS bleeding over right there. I don't know. I got to reinstall OBS or something, bro. Well, technically, what I have to do right now is really hook up my NetApp storage device. I got 10 terabytes of storage, 7 terabytes worth of storage, sitting there doing nothing, fucking nothing. Ain't that a bitch? Never figure it out though. But hey, if you guys can see it, great. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Let's let her off a little bit.
We see you get wild, but then what? We see you after that. It don't matter.
Yeah, you guys hear it though?
Wait till I hit you.
Sorry.
You gonna look like Benavidez. You
one leg.
You gonna look like
He had one leg. He had one leg.
I'm gonna make
one leg.
you stake your leg.
What you want to bet on it?
What you want to bet on?
Yeah, I hear it.
Let's bet $1 million.
Easy.
Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right?
Easy. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. We talking about
So that's $1 million side bet they got going on, right? If they ever fight. But the question is, will they fight, dog? Will they fucking fight? God bless it. Yeah, buddy. This is one of the I guess really one of the awesome videos here. Crawford is my 700 favorite versus Porter. Porter plus 500, of course. I can't contain my excitement. This is what boxing's all about. This is what combat sports is all about, bro. He said they have to fight, bro. That's because Porter said, not Porter, but Errol Spence said this. If he didn't get the Pacquiao fight, it was going to be Pacquiao Crawford, and he's going to jump to super light, right? So I definitely want to see him at super light middleweight, or not super light, but light middleweight. That's where his boy Charlo's at, and they're using the same trainer, so that's going to be interesting. But another question though, the champions are not fighting the champions. There's no say what you want about Canelo, but he is picking the weight class where he thinks he'll have the most success, of course. But he's undisputed too. He's on a belt chase, and as Khalil said again, Khalil said it. Yeah, this boxing is all cap. I agree, bro. Yeah, man. But it's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating. Let me stop sharing my screen here for a second. It says Demetrius Andres wants to fight Golovkin next. According to Jose Benavidez Sr. to QTV, when asked to pick between Canelo and Andrade, he picks Andrade. Yeah. This is all personal opinion between Benavidez Sr. The gloves are coming on. So, like I said, we got then Tequila Lopez versus Camboso. Okay, Camboso. Next week, number 27, we got Fulton Jr. versus Figueroa Jr. Don't really care about those. Haney versus Diaz on Dazin. This December 4th. I'm definitely gonna watch that one. See what Devin Haney can do. I'm tired of him talking to your boy Tequila Lopez. I want to see. That's the fight I want to see. Lomachenko versus Komi. Komi got knocked the fuck out by Tequila Lopez. So that's going to be an interesting fight. Definitely, I will definitely be paying attention if there is a rematch. That's a money maker for Teofimo. Let's see. Who says we? I can see it. I subscribe to everything. That's free. It says Haney is going to be on the zone. We'll see. And then, of course, your boy Taylor's the super lightweight undisputed champion. Josh Taylor. I forgot his name. Taylor. I should have these more. I should have these better memorized. But he's looking forward to his fight, and then possibly fighting either the winner versus Porter. Yeah, Porter can fucking. Yeah, I guess Porter. He had Errol Smith trouble for a few of those rounds. No, we'll see though. So if I drift off just to watch, I'll let you. It's my bad. I'm gonna try to take my own scorecard. Of course, let me know if you guys judging around. I'll be using this little PDF file that I found. That's what I'll be using to actually. Oh, if this is your first time, of course, listening, don't forget to blah, 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 blah. Ergo, click and subscribe. I don't know, man. I guess I like talking literally to myself because I'm online. Round 6 to 12. Middleweight, IBF middleweight title eliminator. So this guy should be the challenger to, I want to say it's Charlo, right? Has to be true. Jamal. I'll tell you, boxrec.com, your site fucking sucks, bro. It's just fucking shitty. Fuck BoxRec. Boxrec.com. It's horrible. Horrible site. We'll see. We'll see. Uh-oh. I missed something here. Must have been a headbutt or something. Oh, yeah, that's a headbutt. It was going to gouge. It's going to puff up on his ass. Y'all hear this bullshit about Freddie Mitchell for the 49ers? This son of a bitch broke his finger, so he's questionable to play. Our Freddie Mitchell, or Mitchell from our whatever his name is. Hey, Tiff, what's going on? Oh yeah, that's a. And then he caught one on the way down too. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. We'll see though. Yep. So IBF, WBC. You can't see. Okay, this guy's either this guy's out of it. He doesn't want to fight no more. His headbutt was pretty bad. So this IBF is Gennady Golovkin, who hasn't fought anybody since he fought your boy. WBA is Lara. WBC is Jamil Charlo. Gennady Golovkin is your IBF, and Andrade is your WBO. Is this current? I guess so. Yeah, this guy doesn't like he can go on. Thank God. This is now. I understand the law of boxing and the science of boxing, but these are two guys that I don't even want to fucking watch at all. Let's see. Yep, there's like they're gonna stop the fight. All right. So that means we should be able to see Crawford Porter here shortly with the next 10 to 12 minutes. Yep. It looks like it's over. It looks like it's over. We're talking about the co-main event, which should have been the co-main event. Should have been the fucking prelims. It was an accident headbutt. He was coming up to throw a shot, and he just said, "Bow," and then landed a pretty good body shot in there at the same time too. So, not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Damn. Baltimore Ravens have ruled out Marquise Brown for Sunday's Week 11 game against the Bears. Yeesh. I mean, there is a litany of injuries, bro. I'm just saying. My gosh. My gosh. Let's see, NFL projections, news. Go to news, shall we? Right now, Colt McCoy is trending. This is as of today. Colt McCoy trending towards restarting on Sunday. They're not gonna make any final decisions till the pregame warm up. The headline is Lamar Jackson is 50-50 to play Sunday. Another illness. Marquise Brown's already been ruled out. Sheesh. Joey Bosa was there COVID-19, expected to play week 19. has in the game versus the Steelers. They're gonna need them. It's gonna be interesting though to see those guys, right? Joey Bosa and your boy T.J. Watt. That's gonna be interesting. Marquise Brown's been rolled out for a thigh. Okay, Clyde Edwards-Helaire to be activated off IR before fucking the Cowboys game. That's gonna have some impact there. Barkley's still questionable. Shepard from the Giants is ruled out for Monday Night Football. Antonio Brown ankle ruled out for Week 11. There was some news about I think it was Trudy King or somebody brought up. Maybe it was Sturdy or somebody said that dude got caught, or he's accused of manufacturing fake COVID shots, COVID cards. Excuse me, cards. Big Ben is supposed to play. Jermichael Hasty. I don't know why that's like we draft the most brittle motherfuckers of all time in this for the last 3 years. Everybody says, we had it was a must-win game. Our next game is against Jacksonville. Of course, I had to roll with the home team on that one against Jacksonville. But still, we need every game from this point on. There's no way we cannot. Alan Lazard doubtful for Green Bay in Week 11. I think those are your bigger stories. Chris Carson, man, that's a dude who just cannot stay healthy. To undergo season-ending surgery. Jamal Williams, questionable for Week 11. It's the Lions running back. Jared Goff, down for Week 11. Jeez. Saints star running back Alvin Kamara will miss Week 11's matchup against the Eagles. Jesus. He does throw very looping shots. Talking about your boy Crawford. Who do you guys think? Who do you guys have winning the fight? I have Crawford winning the fight. I think he's gonna get him out of there with 10th or 11th round. I think Porter doesn't have the pop. The pop. But Crawford can get hit. So does Spence too. He was able to Spence. So. Deebo Samuel's cleared to play Week 11. We're going to need him. Latavius Murray is questionable for Week 11. So Murray's questionable, and Alvin Kamara is out for Week 11. God bless it. Rashawn Bateman, he's clear, I guess, but Lamar Jackson, illness again. That's not good. That is not good. And Kyler Murray's a game-time decision, of course. So the Brazilian, he won. He won the fight. All right, main event time. I can't wait. If you guys want to join me, I guess I'll drop the link now, but I will be kind of in and out of, I don't want to say consciousness, but I definitely won't be paying attention too much to what's going on. I'll be paying attention to the fight, really. All right, so you guys want to join me, you can. If not, please stay out or whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I'm here to watch the fight. Let me follow this out. Where's that? Okay, this is here. This is here. So that's your headline news, really, for this upcoming weekend full of fights. A lot of key injuries. Man, that sucked, bro. That really does suck. Man, it sucks. It makes it hard to call these fights, right? It's all good though. Clemson beat Wake Forest. Ohio State beat Michigan State handedly. West Virginia beat Texas. Man, Texas doesn't say they're ever seem to get on the right track. OU versus Iowa State won by 7. Michigan beat Maryland. Arkansas made the game competitive for Alabama. Whoa, that's crazy. Definitely didn't see that one coming. Yeah, we're going to see it. I can't wait. So we're just going through the motion right now. I can't wait. I'm excited. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, yeah, no dead airspace, right? My bad. No airspace right now, right? No dead airspace. Gotta say something to somebody, right? Yeah, other than that, though, we got to figure it out, right? I don't know why it's my favorite saying. Woo, I can't wait, bro. I cannot fucking wait. I'm so fucking excited right now. I did see the movie Ghostbusters Afterlife. I thought it was okay. I gave it a 6 out of 10. My kids were bored as fuck in it, but if you've seen the first two, the nostalgia will carry you through because they actually do a good job of looping the first two Ghostbusters, and with this Ghostbuster Afterlife, I thought they did a really good job with that storyline. It does take a little while to get going, but 6 out of 10 is not bad. Or 5.5, 6 out of 10. I would watch it again for free. I wouldn't pay to go watch it again. So I don't know. That we're looking forward to. Like I said, UFC 269. Excuse me. Once again, UFC 269. I gotta figure out what that card is. That card is supposed to be. I think that's not Oliveira versus Teixeira. Oh yeah, or Oliveira versus Poirier. That's gonna be a great fight. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm super excited for that fight. Sheesh. And then of course you go Amanda Nunes, who I think is probably one of the greatest women fighters ever, next to, or just combat fighters. Nunes versus Pena. Cody Garbrandt fighting. Sean O'Malley is making his comeback. I shouldn't say comeback. He's fighting again. We'll see, right? Definitely looking forward to that championship fight. Definitely wasn't as loaded as the last boxing or the last UFC 268 was Usman versus Colby Covington 2. It was Chandler versus Gaethje, which was It was one of the best fights I've seen in my life. Man, that was the fucking fight of the fucking year on that one. Jesus Christ. I know, right? Let's see what's going on. Yeah. As long as Timothy Bradley ain't calling the fucking fight. I hate when he calls the fight, bro. God, he's horrible. He shows so much favoritism. So much fucking favoritism, bro. Oh my gosh. So much favoritism. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. Feels good. I have no idea. We'll see. Porter versus Crawford. Whoa. Countdown is in. We got 7 minutes left. I wish I had a timer clock that I could use, but I can't. I'm super excited. If you guys have your favorite fights or your fights that you guys want to see, let me know in the chat as well. Like I said, for me, I would like to see Canelo at least fight 2 out of the 3 between Charlo Benavidez and Andrade. I think he should stay away from Andrade. I think he should go with Charlo. I think he beats Charlo. Benavidez would be an excellent fight. Oh boy, I think that one I can't call because Benavidez is a tough son bitch, and I mean he is a tough son bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I can't wait, bro. Oh, here we go. I don't know. Right now we got Crawford. We got the walk-ins. 5.5 minutes left. Man, I feel like a kid at Christmas trying to wake up. You know, their birthday party. You know, I know it's your birthday coming up the next day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But for real though, I don't know. For my top 10 list, right? Oh man, I can't wait. Jeez Louise. Let me see if I can change up my top 10 right here. To get your guys' opinion on this one. And I'm back. Don't ask me what happened. I'd be ashamed to tell you. Me being an IT person, that's shameful. I know it's sad. But y'all, come on. All right, here we go. Woo! We're gonna do some national anthem. Okay, we're getting close to countdown. I'm fucking excited. No. As you can see right now, going through there. I know I seen Shakur Stevenson in the audience. Probably Dave Chappelle there. Wouldn't be surprised. But hey, you know. All right. Well, I cannot fucking wait. Come on, let's hurry this over with. Oh, man. Come on, let's go. I will try to do my best to give you my play-by-play, but I am neither paid or I don't get paid, nor do I do any kind of. I've never boxed before, at least not in this sense of a ring. So my judgment will be based on what I see. And usually my key things is one, obviously ring control, who's applying the pressure, who's landing the cleaner shots. Cleaner shots, effective shots. That's really what I look forward to as far as any kind of any boxing match. Who can apply the pressure, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be always going forward. If you're able to, you know, as they say, be on your bicycle per se, and you're able to, you know, still lay shots clean, I think that counts some as well too. For example, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Fury he didn't really go forward the first couple rounds. He was going backwards, just trying to, you know, get and picking his shots off with. Man, I do love going to Vegas, bro. I cannot wait to get back there. Okay, that's where he stayed at. Yeah, mentally bad. The next time we'll stay at the Cosmopolitan, I think. Yep. All right. Here we go. Okay. Just completed. The ring outs are starting to happen. I hate when they go through this shit. Let's just get this over with, bro. Oh, Tim Boyle is going to make his first career start against the Browns. That is not good. What is this illness with Lamar Jackson you see every so often, like almost every month or so? It's like I wouldn't say every month, but it seems like through each quarter of football, he always has this illness. I don't know if he has some kind of blood disease or something like that, or if he has an ongoing or inherited problem or issue. I'm not aware of it. Miles Sanders activated off the IR. I think really the biggest news right now is Clyde Edwards-Helaire being activated from IR right before the Cowboys game. I mean, that's gonna. I think that can impact the game. Look at that. They're showing fucking Jabba the Hutt. Who's Jabba the Hutt, you say? That guy. I didn't look like Jabba the Hutt, bro. God damn that motherfucker ugly. All right, here we go. Give me a second. I just want to listen to the intros. This is a huge fight. Oh. Can't wait. Can't wait. Porter has on the Marvelous War. He's with the robe. He's honoring, of course, one of the greatest welter / middleweights in the world, with Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. I cannot wait. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, they got my man from WWE. Get the fuck out of here. Let me show you. Let me show y'all. They got. He got announcing them. It was awesome. Uh-oh, I got caught. Uh-oh, they caught me. They got Trina. They got Trina. Is that Trina? No. Oh yeah. Rewalk. Porter's coming out. Of course, he's coming out first. He is obviously the challenger. Oh, that's not Trina. I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm sorry, I'm not up to date on anything like hip hop. This is Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, or somebody that falls into that family. What about that business? Who's this? I hate this stuff and shit. I shouldn't say that. But go champ. Oh, man! I hope it's a war. I hope it's a war. I hope it's a great fight. I hope it has a little bit of boxing, a little bit of savageness. But at the end of the fight, definitely wants to respect given to both fighters, of course. Order's coming out in orange. Hey, you can't deny Porter's resume, right? Sean Porter's resume is just, I mean, as far as he's fought anybody and everybody, does not back down from a fight. Sheesh. Guys, he is the G. He is not scared. He should make it to the Hall of Fame just based on not say based on if you win or if you I shouldn't say that. I mean, he's had some great fights. He has some fight of the year candidates too. I don't know who that was. And now, here we go. Get ready for Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford. I didn't know Crawford used to have fucking. Well, yeah, like I said, if Crawford, if Porter has a chance, Porter has to bum rush him, get. I'm definitely. Outside of, I guess, his Crawford's last fight, he hasn't. And Benavidez Jr. I thought he was. He showed me he had a chin because Junior he did catch him a couple times. Man, I'm sorry, bro. I can't. There's no way I can jump into the middle of two dudes swinging. It's coming out in black and white. Ugh. Coming out Dolo. Is he Dolo? Yeah, he's going Dolo from state to state. He's going Dolo from state to state. Is that technique? Is that technique? Brief show. Brief show. Boom. There he is. Bud Crawford coming out. Wow, I'm excited. Goddamn. Super nervous. Super nervous. Or I shouldn't say nervous. Super anxious. Anxious to wait. I can't wait to get this on. This is going to be Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter. Everybody, sit your ass down, you fucking fanboy. Damn, bro. Fuck. Sit your ass down, man. Bruh. Shut deep. You know what I'm saying, bro? Ooh. Man. What's up, Khalil? Hey, bro. So, yeah. So, definitely want to get your opinion, bro. Whenever you can, of course. I'll try and give a semi-accurate play-by-play. Right now, they're going through the announcement. Yeah, bro. If you were able to come on live, bro, I would shut down the live and I'll be able to share my feed with you or share my how I'm getting the fight, and you'll be able to watch it in the background, of course. But shit, fuck it. I'll stop live right then and there. Fuck it. I probably should have said that live on YouTube, but fuck it. Oh. Yeah, so hey, definitely want to get your opinion on Canelo. I used your phrase at least 3 or 4 times when you said he's on another bum chase. I don't understand the fight. I don't understand why he moved cruiserweight when you have Charlo, Benavidez, Andrade. Well, yeah, you say he's scared. Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know if he's scared. I compare this version of Canelo to the money version of Mayweather. Pretty Boy Floyd was a monster. Was a monster. Fought anywhere, anytime. Still don't have him in my top 10, I think. I think boxing is just so hard and it's so subjective, really. You have to do a top 10 by weight class. Yeah, he's up there in a couple of different divisions. Man, they're showing fucking lights and shit like that, bro. I'm fucking around catch an epilepsy fit with this shit right here. Look at this. Fuck around. I'll show what I can. Okay, yeah. Well, I think out of the 3, right? I think out of the 3, I would have fought Andrade if I was him. But I think he beats Charlo. I think Benavidez in that one. I can't call that. That's going to be a tough fucking match, bro. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I don't understand the move. I don't understand it. I think he's 5 fights in now, 5 or 6 fights into his 11-fight contract. So maybe he's doing this for to take a break, set up a long break, and let those guys. I love the relationship he has with his dad, bro. That is awesome. That is awesome. He has a war mouthpiece in. You gotta love Porter, bro. You just gotta love Porter. Is that nigga? Is that this nigga in Nebraska? Bud Crawford? My man G said he's afraid that Bud get clipped because Bud does do a lot. He throws a lot of these looping shots, man. His shit's never really that straight. But we'll see though. This is a fight he should be in tune for. He can't. If you tap at some point, bro, and you want to watch it, I'll have to end the live stream. About to begin right now. Here we go. Round one. Whoa, he came out hardcore, didn't he? I mean, what the fuck y'all do? Everybody get to fix his fucking camera. Porter came out ultra aggressive. He's coming out ultra aggressive. Porter looks heavy. Not heavy as heavy as. By the way, he looks. He's a stocky dude by trade. Right now, Porter Crawford has not thrown a punch yet. Porter's really has a game in. Has Crawford cut in. Right now he's throwing all stuff. We'll see. Crawford's still trying to figure out Porter. He knew it was going to be this type of fight. Crawford really has to establish that jab. He's coming at orthodox too. I feel like he's going to switch up here pretty soon. Usually, what Crawford does, from my experience of watching Crawford, is that he'll be an orthodox. He'll be an orthodox for a grip. When he is though, to kind of digest his opponent, man. My bad on the dead space. Boy, that was a good duck. Shit, bro, I'm trying to do too many things at one time. Yeah. He will have to stay behind his jab as well. Yeah, I agree. Just by action and pace, you have to give Porter the round. He's pressing the action, of course. This is nothing new from Porter. You can't let him dog you into the corner. Crawford gave him a little smirk. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think. I'll give it 10-9 round Porter. Just based on the action. Fernando Vargas, bro. People don't know about Fernando Vargas, bro. He doesn't know. People don't remember that. Shakir Stevenson, of course, he's in the league. He's in the business as well. Winky Wright, that's my guy. I don't care what the fuck y'all tell me, bro. Winky White's my dude. All right, round two. Mayweather Senior, he's in there. He's in as well. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, Porter landed 6 out of 29. Bud 3 for 15. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think anybody can get hurt, right? It looks like he is now southpaw. Crawford is now in the southpaw stance. He's trying to get behind that work behind that jab. I think it's the best. I think it's his best way to do it. He has to work the jab. Yeah, he's trying to. Yeah, he is. Let me check out here. Oh, he caught. He thinks he stepped on his foot. It was a nice check hook by Crawford. Ooh. Oh, he caught him with the right. Going away. It was good lick. Gee, what's up, bro?
Yo, Sean look a little less aggressive, man.
Yeah, he do. I think he realized
he doing a lot more. He doing a lot more thinking than I've seen him do.
I think he realized Bud got a little pop up behind his fist, bro.
Yeah, Sean thinking a lot more, man. Wow. He see that left.
Ooh. Yeah, he caught. That was his. He caught Crawford twice on the inside too. Ooh.
The crowd.
They going to war right now. They're going to war. They're going to war right now.
Let's go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Can you hear me or no?
That right hand probably gonna win him that round if Bud don't come back and do something. Even though it looked like it was a slip.
I like the rep they got going on this one. I like the rep. Can you hear me, bro?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to watch though. I got you.
Yeah. Porter has established that. Yeah, I don't think Porter's worried about. I don't think Crawford's worried about Porter's power at all.
See, he turned it. He letting Sean turn it into a war, man. And that's what you don't want to do, because when Bud throw and pull back out, he pull back out straight up and get clipped.
And he's vulnerable for when he's. I guess it's a hard shot to see, but whenever Crawford goes in, whenever Porter comes in, he ducks. He can hit him over the top. He can hit Crawford over the top with the left.
Yeah, that overhand. That's his biggest joint. Wow! Ooh!
What round
that was nice one. That last blow. You saw that?
You still the third round? Are you in the third round, second round?
It's going to be the third right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna catch Sean on that turnaround, dog. Like, look how many times he done spent them. He gonna catch Sean on the ear. Watch.
But trying to work the jab.
That was round 2, right? Yeah, I think it's probably 1-1. I think Sean Porter got the first round. I think Terrence got that round. If it wasn't for that right hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see Crawford really work that jab, bro. I want to see Crawford work that jab.
Yeah, you see how every time Sean come in, once if Porter when Crawford spin, he gonna catch him on the back of the head on the ear. Watch. That's where that shot gonna come from.
Yeah.
He might as well just he is southpaw fighter, dog. Like
Yeah, he might as well stay, right?
Hitting, but it's like, dude, he fight one round orthodox, and then he goes southpaw. But like his ability, oh man, Sean, Bud feeling it, man.
Ooh,
he feeling it. Bow. The uppercut's there too.
Boy, Crawford is a mean dude, bro.
Bud finding his rhythm, dog. He getting cocky. He getting cocky. But when you watch the Benavidez fight, he was getting clipped, dog. When you watch the what you call the Gamboa fight, Gamboa was clipping him. When you watch Mean Machine clipped him.
Man, I think he bumped his head, bro. Boy, Timothy Bradley's the most favorite. Ooh. Woo! I gotta get that around the Porter, bro.
You must.
He bumped heads, bro. How far? You still in the third round?
But Bud doing a lot of posturing, but that's a trip. That's a trip.
Oh yeah. I'm a few seconds ahead of you.
Huh?
I'm a few seconds ahead of you.
Oh yeah. But it's just a whole bunch of damn they just doing a bunch. So this is good for Bud because he's not known as an entertaining fighter in terms of the showmanship of it. He just goes in there and whoop ass. But he doing all that smiling and all that shit. If he wins, people will want to see that. Oh man, it's finna fucking if they don't go to 4, it's over with.
Ooh, God. They stepping on each other's feet a lot too, bro.
Beautiful uppercut on the inside by Sean Porter. And then here's the moment where they tie up. And Porter went falling down. And at the end of the round.
You get, bro? What's up?
Huh?
No, I ain't nothing. Oof.
It's a fight. It's a fight. But Porter right here, seeing how strong Terrence is. He's showing them. Former high school football star.
You're right, bro. You're right. Ooh. Right now, I'm not trying to give anything away while you're online, bro, because I don't want to give anything away right now.
All right.
Yeah. All right, going back. Okay, this round 4 right now is being dominated by boy Crawford. He caught him with some pretty good. He caught Porter with some pretty good shots. Third round. This is the 4th round. Goddamn. Maybe 10-9. Right now, I got Crawford winning the beginning. I got Crawford winning. Well, I know I said Porter round 9. So yeah, I thought the first he caught him with a couple good uppercuts, a couple of the body, and my boy G was right. My boy G, he said he was going to spin him every time. And he's catching him off the spin on that back ear. Ooh, I think the clear shots are coming from Crawford right now. Yeah, Porter. When G pointed out too, man. He said Oh, back of the head, bro. He turned him. He turned him and he got him. He got him in the back of the head, though. Man, this is a great fight. Boy, yeah. Yeah, I think clearly Crawford won that round. That was Crawford's best round so far. I don't know how you guys judge round 3. And I originally gave it to Crawford, man. I think I'm gonna give it to 1-2. Yeah, and I'm mad. I got hit cut. That's a nasty looking cut, bro. You know, one thing I think is underestimated with Bob Crawford is his speed. He has good speed. I mean, the more explosive fight, I would say, his hand speed. I think Crawford has better hand speed. Right now, we're in the 5th round. 2.5 minutes left. It just started the fight. Porter seems to come out more aggressive right now, but Crawford is really trying to establish his jab. He's really back and forth. He's really kind of checking with that. He's trying to catch him with that check hook or get him turn around and then catch him that way as well. Ooh, good straight left by Crawford when Porter tried to jump in. Porter he caught him. That was just a bunch of nothing hits. Porter didn't catch him though. Man, he keeps popping him. As he comes in, Crawford starting to find the range for that check right hook. Excuse me. Porter's landed maybe 2 or 3 months in this round. But right now, Porter is really he still his aggressive self, but like my man G said, man, he is thinking a lot more. I think he didn't realize or how powerful Bud is. So this is great. I want to see. I just love this. This is high level. You can say it's a war or whatever like that, or it's a mugging, but still there's still so much high level IQ come out of both fighters when it comes to trying positioning each other, pivots. It's just awesome. Okay, you can't flip the backhand. That backhand. Oh, good catch. He caught him. Porter caught Crawford. It didn't hurt him. But these are really ineffective punt. He just kind of pushed. He just pushed Porter off him. Crawford's stronger than I thought. No, they don't want to be on the inside with Crawford. Crawford doesn't want to be on the inside with Porter. Last half minute or whatever like that. Porter is kind of, I would say doing what Porter does, landing a lot of, I would say, inconsequential. Although he has hit Crawford with a couple. Oof. Good move. Well, I don't know how a spouse can watch somebody's fight. Right now, I got around 5 rounds. I got first round. I gave first round to Porter. My bad, Khalil. I gave first round Porter. Second round, Crawford. Third round, the Porter could have been gone either way. The fourth round was really dominated by Bud. Fifth round, I still gave Crawford. Porter landed a lot of shots, but they were not clean shots. There was more roughing up, whatever like that. So I don't know how the judge is going to count that. I still gave the round to Crawford, though. I'm not sure because Porter was ultra super aggressive toward the last, I guess, last minute. So I think that the fifth round could have gone either way. I'm just going to lean toward the champ on this one. He was just landing the cleaner shots, bro. They haven't shown their unofficial scorecard yet, but they should. Oof, he's still catching them with that right. He's catching that with the right, and then he's catching them with the. He's catching up. Oh, Porter is lost right now. I shouldn't say that. Porter is swinging and missing hard. Oof, he's catching them when Porter ducks. Crawford is catching him with that check right. During the second round, Porter tried to give Crawford a high five. Crawford was like, Porter tried to give Crawford a high five. Crawford was like, fuck you, bro. Wait till after this. Kudos to Porter. Porter's, he's not a good buy shot. I guess that's really the key. Right now, I'm not going to say anything about the round, but sixth round, we got a minute, 52 seconds left. He's just a motherfucker, bro. So let me go. But Porter, he is doing his job, though. He is racking up points because, like I said, the punches seem to be very ineffective, but he's coming in, and Crawford's starting to find that check right hook. He's starting to come in. Straight left down the pipe. Bumped it backed up Crawford. Or backed up Porter, excuse me. Backed up Porter. You got to work that jab, buddy. Boy, Porter is not scared of anybody. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck you telling me? Now it's clutch ahead, and now Porter is cut on his right outside eye. Now Bud is cut accidentally headbutt over his, I think, his left eye inside. I truly underestimated Crawford's speed. So the second accident, I should say, this is the second cut by accidental headbutts. That's a good combination by Crawford. Man, it's just like a football player. See, he's throwing a lot of punches, but nothing's like landing. He's caught Bud a couple times. Don't get me wrong. He hasn't caught him lately. I think since the fifth round, since the third round. He was catching Crawford. This is excellent fighting. Excellent fucking fighting, bro. Yeah, I still haven't seen the unofficial. Hey, like Crawford can almost see everything coming. Oh, it's been a war. I give him that one. I gave Crawford the sixth round too. I hope I'm not being too Crawford-esque. Hope I'm not getting my Timothy Bradley on. Yeah, he got caught. Yeah, so this is right eye. He's cut on the inside of his right eye. Excuse me, right here. The small cut. Sean Porter, he's cut on his right eye over. It's a pretty big cut. But kudos to his corner for controlling that. Here you go. I'm back, man. My bad. Fucking OBS, bro, is fucking up on my ass. Or potato. What the fuck you call this shit? Can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you guys can hear me. We're in the 8th round. I thought Crawford came out. He had a couple good combinations to Porter's head. I'm still muted, man. I don't know how I'm still muted, bro. It must be fucking my shit or something, bro. I don't know. Still muted. Am I good to go? Ooh, good catch. I don't think the style of Oh, 8th round. Oh, Porter stunned Crawford. A little stun. Still got his legs. Hey, Crawford's landing a lot of key body shots on Porter. Porter doesn't never look tired. Crawford actually looks more tired than anybody. Thanks, Super Tosh. Appreciate it, man. Super. Ooh, he's finding that range again. Porter came out in the 8th round really, and kind of he caught Crawford with a straight right, I think. But Crawford's coming back right now. I gave round 7 to Porter. Whew, I don't know how to address that one, bro. That was hard. Yeah, Porter. Yeah, when is Porter never coming? When Porter isn't coming forward, he's coming forward, but he's not as I would say he's not as quick to do it. Oof. Yeah, but every time he comes in, that fucking Crawford lands a clean body shot, pop, and then I thought Porter did catch him one time. That one, I'm gonna give that one to Bud. I thought he caught them with the cleaner shots, and then he caught him with the heavier shots. Porter did catch Crawford with the right hand, which I thought was pretty strong. Did kind of stun him a little bit. I think Crawford recovered quite well, and I think closed out the round strong. I don't know how you. Round 9. I got it. Damn, you're a fucking dealer, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't. I have Crawford. I have Crawford ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. 1, 2, 3. But like I said, I'm not an official judge, obviously, but I am. Crawford looks a little tired. His punches are a little bit more labored. It wasn't a check. It was a hit behind the fucking head. What are you talking about, bro? Ninth round, nothing significant happening really right now. They kind of fill each other out. I think both men are significantly drained. But of course, I think Porter still looks like the fresher person. But the cleaner right now, Crawford's moving. Porter has him in the corner. I like it, man. It's almost because Porter be in the corner. Crawford will have Porter in the corner. He'll slip out. Vice versa, same thing. Crawford will Olay Porter and get him to go through. This round 9 hasn't been much action on either side. Those body shots are hurting Porter. Ooh, good left. That boy fucking Porter has a fucking chin. I'm bad. I don't know if anybody's defense can really look good against Porter because he's just going to bum rush you, right? He has a great plan. He's spinning Porter. He's also catching it. He's caught with the check right hook when Porter comes in, or he catches him with the uppercut to the body or straight down the middle. Yeah, he's to me just every time I think Crawford won that one too. That was a tough one to call. If y'all want to watch it, bro, all y'all gotta do is hop in and I'll cut the live stream and we can watch it. But it's the he's catching him with it every time. He's timing. Crawford's doing a good job of timing Porter's, I guess, lead jab as he because he has to hop in behind the jab. He's catching him either with the left uppercut to the face or uppercut to the body because Porter gets so low. So, in my eyes, I think, like I said, Crawford. Ooh, Crawford just sat him down. He sat him down in the motherfucking 10th round. Boy, Khalil, you starting to teach me things. You're making me dangerous, bro. He hopped in, caught him with the left hook. Sat him down. He's not hurt though. Porter's not hurt. Yeah, I don't know if you can ever tell Porter is hurt. He hopped in again and he caught him this time. Okay, Crawford's really pressing him. Crawford's pressing him. Porter looks okay. Crawford's starting to go to work a little bit here. We got 2 minutes left in the round. Let's see. Don't get stupid. Oh man! Second time, Porter is down. Porter is down. Once again, second time, Porter is down. Porter is down. Yeah. Wait. They stopped the fight? Are you serious? What? We're up 4 quarters like Jordan. I'm scoring. Okay. How we do it, bro? Hey, thanks for clicking on the link. Crawford just beat Porter by stoppage. His dad stopped him. That's respect right there. I don't think he should have stopped the fight. I don't get it, man. It's an early stoppage. Right now, Porter is being hugged by Crawford. Fight's over. Fight's over. That's good, though. Corners showing mutual respect, bro. That's good. Why the fuck he stopped the fight? Porter's dad stopped the fight. I can't believe they stopped the fucking fight. 13-13. I do not disagree. I don't know why he stopped the fight. That fight Porter could have gone on a couple of them, but he dropped him. He was good. He looked like he good. He was coming in, and then all of a sudden, Porter. That's when Crawford started going to work. Father protecting his son. I cannot knock that at all. Yeah, he stopped the fight. So he said, he came in, bow, lunging in. He dropped him. Oh man. Yeah, I don't understand why he stopped the fight either, bro. I don't. I thought he was still good, but he did exactly what Man G said. He's gonna sidestep him. And then all of a sudden he was going combination crazy. Boom, he was catching him clean. It was that check right. That check right hook caught him over the top. Yeah, Sean, he was hot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can say that. Yeah.
It was going to get ugly, and the father did the right thing. And I know Sean's upset, but Crawford finishes in vicious ways. What do you say we make it official? Here's Jimmy Leonard Jr.
Man, that's a great fight. Hey, I think I said 9th to 10th round, didn't I? Or 10th, 11th round? I think I said that. See, I've been learning from Khalil, my boy G. All right. There is no reason why we can't have Errol Spence versus Crawford. Errol Spence has been cleared to say the fight. Let me see if I got my man G online real quick. Hold on, yeah. Yeah. All right, G, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, bro. Hey, so like you said, bro, he's gonna catch him with the chop. He's gonna catch him with that chopping right hand, and then the first one was he was spinning him, and then he caught him lunging in with the uppercut to the face.
Right, and so I predicted that.
Yeah.
When Sean lunging, he was going to catch him behind the ear.
Yeah. You know, Errol Spence was there too.
Yeah, that was there, but that counter uppercut was there all night too, man. And he finally caught him with it. But the second knockdown.
You see, hey, did you see your boy Errol Spence?
No, Spence there. I didn't show.
Yeah, but they're finished showing right here.
Yeah, I'm a few seconds behind you.
Yeah.
So this knockdown right here, boom, he hit him, boom, on the ear, like I said. That was on the jaw.
but the rest of that exchange, those are all grazing shots. And then you see Crawford with the I'm saying a Porter with the energy, the strength, the determination, the motivation, and the anger to keep going.
Right.
But his father is like, yo, he finna start picking you apart.
Yeah, he said I guess that's what he said. He knows Bud. He knows Bud how Bud handles his business as well.
Yeah, Bud got a mean streak, dog. He getting that.
What that eighth round to me was what I think. I don't know who Crawford was talking to, but maybe he was talking to Timothy Bradley. I don't know, and he was saying that he was maybe saying he was down or he was tied. But that eighth round, I thought Crawford really started going to work.
Yeah. So he's a notorious slow starter, but I could tell from his body language that he was confident and that he wasn't getting hurt by Sean Porter's shots. But it was like this: he's fucking piling up rounds, dog. Like you doing all that smiling and posturing, but Sean doing what he had to do as far as the judges go. Let me listen to the post.
All right. Yes, this is the first time he's stopping his career. That's what they're saying right there. Man. AG, I hit your blood, bro. Oh, the dad's getting booed like a motherfucker. I got you, bro. Sure, I will. For those that are not watching the fight, for those that are not watching the fight, Porter's dad said he didn't prepare like he wanted to. I don't think that's in Porter's DNA. But I wasn't there in the gym with him throwing the pads, so I don't know, bro. And he got booed big time. Now he's getting booed like a motherfucker. Okay, let's go talk to Crawford. I want to see. So Errol Spence got up. He started leaving. He was like, "Man, hey, Errol Spence, that says a lot." Porter put his ass. Crawford put Porter down. So it's funny. The two links that they have, the two common fights that they have, or one of the two, I guess, or two of the two, Porter versus. And Kell Brook. Kell Brook was stopped by Errol Spence late in round two. Bud got Kell Brook out of there quickly. I would say maybe middle round. But Errol Spence did drop Porter, but I think Porter had more of his way with. All right, now Bud's getting ready to talk here in a second. There he is. My man, Mr. Legend. What's up, bro?
Hey, brother. What's going on?
Same old grits, still light skin. Me and Jim Mack are going to go as kid and play for next Halloween. That's for your suggestion, of course.
That's funny as fuck.
Man, that was a great fight, bro. I really appreciate it.
Hold on, give me 1 second, Cisco.
Okay, no worries. Let's see if I can see that. Yeah.
All right, just to correct you real quick, Cisco.
Yeah.
In regards to Kell Brook was already washed up by the time Porter got to him. I'm sorry that Crawford got to him, so that don't really count. Errol had him more, even though he was damaged from the Triple G situation with his eye socket. he was still semi in his prime. Crawford got him a little after that, but I mean, I get the gist of what you're saying. But this fight here kind of solidified Crawford because nobody, like you mentioned, nobody stopped him before,
Right.
and you know he's been in there with everybody at 147 outside of like Virgil Ortiz or Boots Ennis. He's been in there with everybody. So for him to stop him like this solidified it. And you're right. I want to see Errol Spence now. I don't want to hear no more. Oh, we need to wait for this to happen. No, y'all need to get in there now. So we'll see what Errol does because I believe Errol is. Who did they say he was trying to fight? He needs a comeback fight. I don't think he should go into the Bud fight right away, considering that we don't know how his orbital eye socket or whatever is. So we'll see. But if he can get past this situation, then he should go straight into that fight. And I don't want to hear about the networks beefing and all this shit with Al Heyman and Bob Arum.
Yeah,
because we just saw them come together for the Tyson Fury and Wilder fight. So like they can work. The promotional companies can work together. I mean, and that's one of the bigger fights in boxing. So I don't see why they couldn't work together and get that fight going, man. Like, but good performance. I didn't get to see the fight. I'm gonna watch it. I recorded it, so when I get off of work, I'm gonna go home and take a look at it. But I appreciate your commentary on it, man. You did an excellent job with it. So I believe everything you said. So I'll go back and look at it. But just like what I said in the comment section, that's essentially how Bud fights. Like he's so like game ready. He'll allow you to get a lot of shit off because I mean, honestly, Porter, as good as he is, he doesn't have the punching power to stop Bud from really doing what he wanted. Like,
right.
So at some point, Bud was gonna step it up. Like it's levels, and Bud just showed you his levels, man. It's different levels, and he got him out of there, man. So kudos to him. So now let's get this Arrow fight. These dudes ain't getting no younger, man. They both in their mid-30s. So let's get it popping.
South Celtic, what's up, bro?
What's going on? What's going on, Cisco? What's going on, Chris?
South, how you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Man, that was a great fight.
I'm assuming, did y'all both get to see the fight?
Nah, man, I'm gonna record it. I recorded it, but Cisco did the play-by-play for us.
Yeah.
I missed the first round. Did Crawford come out orthodox and then he moved to southpaw the second? Because I was on the computer. That's what happened.
He does that. He
does that. He does it all the time.
Yeah, first round he come out orthodox, and then he'll be left. He's southpaw.
I think he's naturally southpaw. He just does that shit to kind of fluster his opponents. But I mean, that's how he wins the majority of his fights once he switches to orthodox. Or southpaw. I'm sorry.
I done seen in some fights he'll go back to orthodox. He's just a fiend. That's why I say, man, right now he's the toughest. I say he's a pound for pound best because I think he's the toughest dude to get ready for a fight to fight because he adjusts.
Yeah.
The only chance I see for the half is getting him out.
You got him over Canelo right now?
Yeah, I mean just for me. I'm not saying I'm not
hating you, brother. I was just asking a question.
I'm just saying some people I'm not gonna argue against it because this not my I know a little bit about boxers, but from what I've seen just watching Crawford, man, I say that because I think he's the hardest person to get prepared to fight right now.
I would say between
you got some young guys coming up.
Hey, South, you hip to a guy named Demetrius Andrade? He just fought yesterday.
No, I've been watching Enos for about a year, and I've been following Devin Haney. He's still young for about 5 years before he went pro.
I fuck with both of them. I think
and Stevenson about 4 or 5 years.
Shakur Stevenson. Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to look him up. Who you say his name?
Demetrius Andrade. He just fought. He fought a guy named Jason Quigley yesterday. He's been calling out Canelo and Triple G for like 7-8 years, bro.
He called out Charlo too. He called out Charlo too one time, didn't he? He showed up at one of the press conferences.
Him and Charlo was supposed to fight. They were supposed to fight when they were at 54, but the fight never came to fruition for whatever reason. I think Demetrius said he didn't want to fight him, and then it was like a back and forth situation, and they both just kind of agreed to disagree not to fight. And then he was supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders, but then Billy Joe tested for a banned substance, and then they never rescheduled the fight. And then Billy Joe went on to get knocked out by fucking Canelo at 68. So the guy's one of the most avoided fighters. South, when you look at his style, he just had a fight yesterday. Like I said, he fought a guy named Jason Quigley. He's under Matt
stopped him, right?
Yeah, he stopped him in the
Quickly
second
sound
round.
familiar.
Second round. Jason Quigley, he a decent fighter. He decent. He okay. But Boo Boo Andrade did what he was supposed to do. But he a real awkward. I'm talking about Boo Boo Andrade now. He real awkward. He got long ass arms. He hard to hit and he real accurate. So like he would present issues for anybody. And he one of the most avoided fighters in boxing right now. Like this dude has been chasing Canelo since Obama was in office, and he still ain't got the fight. Still ain't got the fight, man. And then see, like, this is the problem that I have in boxing. So, like, when you take a guy like Andre, so like people look at his resume for people like that don't really follow the sport that much, and they'll say, "Oh, well, he didn't really fight anybody," but they don't understand the underlying part of it is that the guy's been trying to fight all the best guys, and they just won't fight him because he a high risk, low reward type of fighter, and chances are he may be the one that come out of that mix that can beat Canelo. Like I said in the comment section, I think Canelo stops Benavidez as much hype as people give him Benavidez. He gets hit way too much, and he got a tailor-made style for Canelo. Canelo stops him. I think middle of the fight, 6, 7, 8 rounds, somewhere in that area. And I also think he beats Charlo. He just don't have I don't know why he won't fight these guys. Like he going up to fight this dude at cruiserweight.
Nobody heard of this
and
guy.
It's just like,
Crawford already beat Benavidez, haven't he?
No, he fought Jose Benavidez. That was Jose. That was the
he bought his brother. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
okay.
at 140. That was Jose.
Okay.
The bigger one, he's at 168. But I don't know what Canelo's doing, bro. Like I don't get it.
I don't get it.
See the thing, I semi get what he's trying to do because throughout, like in history, 30 years, 40 years from now, nobody's going to know the details. All they're going to look at is that Canelo was a 5-weight champion. He came from 154 and went all the way up to 175 and won belts. That's all they're going to remember. They're not going to remember the nuances of how he got there, who he avoided, who he didn't fight, who he fought. Because when you look at Canelo's resume, he has a stellar resume. Like his resume is stellar. More so,
guy, right?
See, Khalil, you put that on me, bro. You
put
that on me, bro. You put that on me, bro.
No, I didn't, man. You was campaigning for this dude.
I thought that was you. I thought you said you were a big fan of Cisco. I mean, Camilo Cisco. You said it before.
Yeah. So yes, I'm a fan of good boxing, or great boxing, and when it comes to the skill of boxing, banned subjects or not, Canelo has the skill.
Yeah, he does.
He
Canelo's one of the most hardest people to beat because if you gotta knock Canelo out, because I mean, as seen in the Floyd Mayweather fight, Mayweather literally won. You could argue won every round. Somehow, C.J. Ross, one of the judges, scored the fight a draw. Somehow, so if you don't knock Canelo Alvarez out, he is going to win that fight. And that's just not me saying that the judges is on his side, because Canelo has his style is like he applies pressure like nobody I ever seen in boxing. Like the dude got mad fucking skills. Like that fight, I just looked at the fight again with Caleb Plant. Yeah. Caleb Plant did a tremendous job, but it's levels. Like Canelo just on a different level. He just is, man. Like he overwhelmed him once he hit him. Like he got power in both hands. He got accurate punching. He got good upper body movement. The only thing that Canelo struggles with is lateral foot quickness.
Yeah,
like if you can get in there like with Demetrius Andre or a Laura or a Mayweather, like a outboxing American style fighter, Canelo would struggle with. But like anything outside of that, he dominates. Like Benavidez, I think Canelo dominates that dude. I don't know why people hyping him up. Like Andre Dirrell is like the only real big name that he has on his resume, and Dirrell, God bless him, he's not like a world beater. So it's just like, okay, who else has you fought? Like, so for people to hype this dude up, now don't get me wrong, I do want to see him fight him because I think he'd be more of a challenge than Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders. Right. But at the end of the day, I still think Canelo washes him easy.
Yeah, I think because I think as far as pound for pound, outside of the light heavyweight competition or even the cruiserweight, as far as those weight classes concerned, Charlo Benavidez Jr. and all those Benavidez, those guys have legit power. So it won't take much to stun. But like you said, you gotta be able to put your hands on him. And no matter how big you are or how tall you are, Canelo's gonna apply pressure.
Canelo knows how to close range really well. Yeah, he knows how to close range. Yeah. And once he knows that he got you, he don't wait. He go right at you right away. He don't give a fuck. So it's really hard to beat that dude, bro. And see, that victory that Floyd got over here, like once Canelo's career is done, that's gonna be the best victory on Floyd's resume. Forget Pacquiao, forget Cotto and Shane Mosley and all these different guys. It's gonna be Canelo Alvarez. It's gonna be the best name on this record because Canelo's he's gonna be an all-time great, like maybe top 15-ish, maybe even top 10, depending on if he can fight Benavidez and get him out of there, get Charlo out of there, fight Demetrius Andrade, get him out of there. Like Canelo will go down as definitely top 15 at least.
But Mayweather was what 10 years his senior?
Like more like 12, because Canelo was like 23 and Floyd was like 36, I believe, when he fought him.
Yeah.
So he was a lot older.
Yeah. So that speaks to Floyd's acumen and his greatness. But like I said, I've always enjoyed Pretty Boy Floyd. Pretty Boy Floyd wasn't scared of nobody. He walked up in the ring, challenged you, said "fuck you, come fight," and he washed your ass.
And he was one of the most avoided fighters. And see, a lot of these new boxing fans, they don't realize how avoided Floyd was. When you look at his resume, they'll say, "Oh, he fought Shane Mosley late. He fought Miguel Cotto late." But these guys, he was calling these guys out. He was calling out, what was the guy's name? The showman, the Pakistani that was from England. He fought Kevin Kelly, beat him up. Like he was like Prince Nassim Hamed. Like it was these type of guys.
That was supposed to be the fight. That was going to be the fight.
But what ended up happening is Nassim got beat up by Barrera. He got his ass whooped. So that kind of took that fight out. And then with Costa Tszyu beat up Super Zab Judah, and then he got beat up by fucking Ricky Hatton. So Floyd ended up fighting Ricky Hatton instead of Costa Tszyu. So like it was fights that Floyd was trying to get. He was literally trying to fight everybody, but like he was dangerous as hell. Like this was before his hands became brittle. He was knocking dudes out. He had the reflexes, the hand speed, the intelligence, the high level defense. Like Floyd was probably the most complete fighter ever outside of Sugar Ray Robertson that I ever seen when he was at 130, 135. Like there was nothing he couldn't do. He could fight on the outside, on the inside. He had combination punches. He had accurate jab. He was defensively responsible. Like this dude had everything. He had every weapon. Yeah. And, like it was nothing that he couldn't do. Like, so, I mean, once he became money Mayweather, he still got big fights, but he was more strategic in how he picked his fights because his hands was broken and he had to devise game plans to dominate his opponents while throwing lesser punches than them. That's impossible to do. Like, just think about that. You got to throw less punches than your opponent, but yet you still dominate the fight. Like, that's incredible. Like, Floyd was just on another level than all these guys. Him and Pacquiao was on another level, bro. Another level, man.
Oh, by the way, I think real quick, just to let Khalil, you'll see it, Khalil, when you watch the fight. Andre Ward had Porter up by 1 point by the end of the 7th, 67-66, which I could, I probably a lot of the 10-9 rounds I gave to Crawford. I think I was a little bit of a fanboy. Porter probably won those out, or Andre Ward had them winning that hat.
Well, that's a lot coming from Andre Ward because him and Crawford is buddies.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So that's what's up, man. I can't wait to watch it, man.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Let me ask you this, Cisco. That you seen the fight, and I mean, you can try me as well. You kind of, I know you probably explained kind of what happened, but before this fight even took place, the big fight was supposedly a year or 2 years ago, Spencer and Crawford, right? I always felt confident, even though I'm a Texas native, I always sided with Crawford winning that battle if they matched up. But we're seeing both of them matching up against Porter and pretty much Spence going the distance. What was that, like 4 years ago with him? And just knocking him down once, and then Crawford stopping him.
Right? All right. Was he fought him after his crash? He fought him after his crash, or he fought him before his crash?
No, that was before. He fought Danny Garcia after the crash, and that was.
It's been about 4 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been about 4 years.
It's been almost 4 years.
It's been about almost 4 years.
But I'm saying seeing Crawford stop him and then seeing him pretty much go the distance with Spence. I don't know how y'all felt prior to this fight, but I always thought that Crawford would win that fight even if they did match up. But do y'all feel the same way now, or have y'all changed?
No, I felt that way before this fight. I always felt like, because I mean, if you compare and contrast, I don't really like to use the triangle theory too much, but you're right. when you look at how Spence fought against Sean Porter, Spence needed that knockdown to win that fight because it was razor thin, the scorecard. In this fight, even though Crawford was losing by a round or so, given Andre Ward's scorecard, he was gonna knock Porter out regardless. That's how Crawford fights, bro. Like, this dude is a monster. He an animal, bro. So
Crawford was sitting in on him. If you watching that fight, he was sitting in as the round go.
Okay, yeah, I'll take
comfortable. And you know, one of the biggest questions that a lot of people seem to have is Crawford's power and being out muscle possibly in this fight, which that didn't happen.
Well,
you know
Crawford, he has pop in both hands because the way he trained, I guess the story that he told a long time ago, the reason why he's able to switch like that is I think he broke his right hand and he just trained with his left. That's how he developed the power in his left hand.
Yep.
So against Spence, right? I'm 50-50 split. I couldn't call it. You know, there were some. You asked me 1 week, I'll lean toward Crawford. You asked me another week, I'll probably lean toward Spence. Spence was avoided as well. Spence was an avoided fighter. Nobody wanted to fight that dude.
Yeah, that's true. Especially Keith Thurman.
Yeah, he hates Keith Thurman. He hates that motherfucker. Hey, look, they asked him, are you going to give Keith Thurman? He said, I never give Keith Thurman a fucking fight. God damn.
Keith Thurman tried to play him. He was like, why don't you go get a belt? So what Spence did was beat up Kell Brook. He went over there to England and knocked Kell Brook out and got the IBF strap. And so he like, all right, I got my belt. What's up? You said I needed a belt to fight you. So now I got the belt. What's shaking? And then Thurman came up with another excuse. So it was just like, I mean, what do you want him to do? So I like the angle that Spence took. He just kind of canceled Thurman out the equation and built his own legacy. And that's what happened to guys like Amir Khan. He wanted the Pacquiao and the Floyd fight so bad he kind of derailed his own career trying to get those fights. Like, you can't just sit around and wait for a big fight. You got to make your own legacy. That's what I like about Canelo Alvarez. This dude, he creating his own legacy. He ain't sitting back just waiting. Now, don't get me wrong. He did call out Floyd, and then once Floyd gave him the fight, but by hook or crook, he was going to make his legacy regardless of Floyd. Like, Floyd just obliged him and fought him, but he was already right in his career before he had even got that fight. So, like, that's what you got to do in boxing, man. You can't just sit around and just wait, because then that way you slowing the progress of your career down. Boxing is not a long sport. Like, it's a young man sport. So, like, when you in your prime, look at guys like Sugar Ray Leonard and all those guys. Like, them guys, like, they were retired and all done by the time they was like 33 years old.
Yeah, but they've been through some fucking wars.
Yeah, like the same age Crawford and these guys are now.
Yeah,
these guys were wrapping up their careers. So, like, it's not a game for the old. It's a young man sport. So you got to take these fights now. Everybody can't be Floyd and Pacquiao and wait 6 years to build up the fight of the century, because these guys aren't household names no more. Boxing is a niche sport. Right. People aren't as interested as they once were back in like the 90s and the 80s and of course the 70s and the 60s. It's not on that same level. So, like, these guys got to get in there. Like South mentioned earlier, all those fighters that he mentioned earlier, I followed all these guys from the beginning. The Devin Haney's, the Shakur Stevensons, the Boots Ennis. Like 130, between 126 and 135, those divisions are loaded with talent. These guys need to start fighting each other, bro. Like, you got Lomachenko down there. You got Gary Russell Jr. You got Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. You got Teofimo Lopez. Like, it's so many of these young dudes. They need to start getting in there and getting it in.
Yeah.
What's the son that trained, that Roy trained? What's his name? Son, he done lost the fight already. Can't think of his name.
What are you talking about?
You know, Roy trains him. He a famous boxer son. He a junior and he boxing too. Roy been working with him. I think he's Nick. Y'all know how I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about, Claire. I know you know. I just can't think of his name.
I know. There's one.
What division? What division?
He's pretty good, but he don't. I'm not for sure.
Is it Regis Prograde?
Sure, but I know Roy.
You talking about Regis Prograde? He fight at 140?
No.
Not Regis.
No, his dad used to be a famous boxer. But Roy been working with him recently. I think he kind of light skinned though. He's a
what's the name just lost? The guy Jason Quigley I was talking about, he beat Shane Mosley Jr.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's who Jason Quigley beat.
Damn, Shane, man, he's lost. That's like his third loss, isn't it? Second or third loss?
Yeah, man, he be getting his ass beat, bro. He ain't nothing like his damn daddy.
No, he ain't. He need to get a different profession, bro. He need to go to a trainer. Be a trainer or something.
His daddy at 135 was hell. I'll say between Shane Mosley, and probably Roberto Duran, and of course, what's the legendary fighter name? I don't want to leave him out. Those were the best 135 pounders in history, bro. Like pure chaos at those weights. Like just go back and watch some of Shane Mosley's fights at 135. That dude was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. But I think. Let me know, and Monday if you can, or Thursday if you can. Definitely come back on. We gotta hear. I want to hear your assessment. I'll give you the floor, man. First 5-10 minutes, whatever like that, bro, and just give your assessment.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely, man.
Definitely. But I think South was right. He was the only game plan you have to do. That you have to like almost understanding that Crawford is a slow starter, but he was just trying to really honestly. Okay, I got you. Coming in, and Porter will clip him sometimes, but like you said, Porter is not a world beater. But then he just straight either the left uppercut and that chopping right hook, check hook. Excuse me. I thought it was great, man. Oh, still a good fight though.
Bro, the longer the fight go, that's why his dad knew it was over, man. That's why I was like, yeah, because he ain't finna do nothing but get punished. He wasn't finna do nothing but get punished.
A King Ghidorah. Triple G is holding the belt somewhere, and he's in the dark corner of boxing. He should probably retire right now.
Ryota Murata in Japan. Like Triple
G's
career, for him to be sponsored by Jordan and all this, like they held this dude as one of the greatest fighters within the last 20 years. And this dude has done nothing but fight Canelo. And see, he's at a stalemate too, because he's waiting on a third Canelo fight, because he's not going to fight Andrade and Charlo and all these different guys that's calling him out.
He's too old, too slow.
He feel like
too old.
Oh, he got too much to risk.
Yeah, he got too much.
Like
I mean, he don't want to lose that.
Name.
He don't want to add another loss. He lost to Canelo in the second fight. I actually thought he won the first fight. They gave it.
I thought he won the first fight. Yeah, I
thought he wasn't even close. I thought he clearly beat Canelo. And see, that's the problem with fighting Canelo Alvarez, because you could be losing and somehow the judges would be like, "Nah, I didn't see him lose. I saw maybe y'all drew." Just like in the Arizlandi Lara fight, that was the first fight in modern history that I seen people care about body shots. Now, Mike McCallum is one of my favorite fighters. He was known as the body snatcher. That's what he was known for. So people don't really value body shots until Canelo fight somehow. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, he was hitting them to the body with accuracy and ferociousness. It was like, shut the fuck up. Y'all don't give a fuck about that shit. Y'all just know Canelo lost, so y'all try to muster up an excuse to give him the fight, or at least call it a draw. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not gonna go on no Canelo tangent, because he's a undisputed champion, dude. He's one of 6 champions in
Cisco, don't act like that's not your boy. You say he's pound for pound the greatest, didn't you? Right now, the best right now.
I would say pound for pound.
Pound for pound, yeah.
Now he is, Cisco. At first I didn't agree with you, but now he is, because he fought somebody with a pulse. Now Caleb Plant, I had high regard for Caleb Plant. So for Canelo to knock him out, Canelo get nothing but respect from me, because that shit wasn't easy. Caleb Plant is a hard dude to beat. Yeah. And Canelo beat that motherfucker's ass. Like he was getting styled on, but ultimately Canelo closed the door. He closed the door on him, and Canelo get full credit for that. So I will put him at number 1. After this performance, South, I got Crawford number 2, because even though he was undisputed, that was at 140. At 147, I want to see him become undisputed. And he need to become undisputed if he can get the Spence fight, and become undisputed at 147. That would definitely submit Crawford's legacy as an all-time great.
He can't be undisputed. He'll have to fight the Cuban dude, wouldn't he?
Cuban guy.
The guy
Ortiz.
Pacquiao.
No, you talking about Yugi Ugas. Your dad is Ugas. He would have to fight him. Yeah, he because Ugas got that WBA strap.
Yeah, you're right. He does have the WBA.
So yeah, I mean, he can get the fight with Ugas. That wouldn't be an issue. Like I said, if they can make the Spence fight, Yordenis Ugas fight shouldn't be nothing to make. And I'm sure Ugas gonna take the fight right away, because he enjoying his payday. He got his beautiful wife. He beat a legend in Pacquiao, retired him. So Ugas will take that fight, win, lose, or draw. He still get paid a lot of money. And he still go down in history as retiring Pacquiao, even though Pacquiao was at an advanced age. I mean, he still beat him, because you have to give him credit for the victory, because that's the same Pacquiao that beat Keith Thurman, who was undefeated at the time. So you can't just like not give him credit in one hand, but give him credit for beating Thurman on the other hand. So he get full credit for it. But yeah, he would have to go through Spence and Ugas. I forgot Ugas had that strap. So you're right. Yeah, he would have to fight two fights.
Yo,
Just so I wonder if you caught this. Did you see when they paying the Spence and his little crew? He looked like he was upset that he looked like he was kind of upset that Crawford won.
he was upset that
he
was upset that the way it was stopped. I think that was the reason why he was.
Oh
upset.
yeah, okay, that could have been true.
Yeah,
that could have been.
I think, and then he kind of realized in himself. He's like, okay, he knocked him. He stopped him. He stopped.
Hey, did Spence get in the ring after the fight?
No. They left. They left immediately. Stage right.
Well, he went on.
Yeah, as soon as they seen her, they looked at the replay.
He said he want the winner of the fight on Twitter, so hopefully he's staying by that. I don't think it would be an issue for him. It would be to me. Bob Arum would be the one that get in the way of that situation.
He's a dick, man.
Yeah,
dumbass, bro. God damn, bro.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen this time now.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The money they made for this fight right here.
After that fight, after the performance that Crawford put on, if that fight don't happen, Bob Arum will get locked up. Like it'll, you know what? It'll remind me of. I don't know how well you remember this. Who you talking about? Crawford's sister don't look bad.
No. I'm talking about fucking Porter. I don't know who this. Oh, I don't know who the fuck. When you watch the fight, I don't know if you TBR the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
It would be one of these situations, South. You don't really follow the sport like this, but it was a guy by the name of Floyd Patterson. He was a heavyweight.
Oh, yeah.
This was back in the 60s.
I know about Floyd Patterson.
Okay, so Floyd, he was also an actor. He did a bunch of other shit. But Floyd Patterson was so afraid to fight a guy named, he fought Ali. He was so afraid to fight Sonny Liston that John F. Kennedy made this motherfucker fight Sonny Liston, bro.
Are you serious? I didn't know that.
I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. Look that up. He was so afraid because people don't realize how good Sonny Liston was. Yeah. Motherfuckers was terrified of him because he was a mob. He was with the mob. He was the mob's muscle. But he was hard. He was a menacing dude. So JFK, everybody in the world, this was back when boxing was on top. So everybody in the world wanted to see Floyd Patterson against Sonny Liston. Even the president, he was like, all right, he put in a call and made Floyd Patterson fight him. Now, if Crawford and Spence don't fight, Joe Biden need to get on the fucking phone and push that fight through, bro. That fight better fucking happen after this.
It has to happen at least by summertime 2022. That gives time. That gives Crawford enough. Not Crawford, but really Spence enough time to fight, test the eye out, and hopefully they give him like some little wash dude and go from there.
He about to fight somebody semi good though. It won't, because like when he came off the car accident, he fought Daddy, who was one of the hardest punchers at 147. So in this situation, I think he's fighting another big puncher. I think it's Virgil Ortiz is who he trying to get in the ring with, the young upcoming talented fighter. Like he from out of Texas too. So like if they fight in Texas, that would be a real good fight to go to. South, you said you down there, right?
No, I'm from Texas. Right?
Oh, you from? Okay, so yeah, that would be a really good fight to go to. And that fight will sell out real fast. Just like when he fought
any Mexican fight, yeah.
Yeah, when he fought Robert, not Robert Garcia, but when he fought what's his name? That fight sold out real fast when he fought the other Garcia.
They got 18 wins on him.
Who Virgil Ortiz?
Damn, are all of them by fucking KO? No, he only has. Dude, he's no way.
Whose resume you looking at?
This can't be the right guy. He's from Grand Prairie, Texas. That guy, he's a light welter. Virgil Ortiz Jr.
Yeah, Virgil Ortiz is a 147 fighter. He just fought recently. He fought he just fought recently. I think he fought Robert Easter or somebody recently.
Let me see. He fought some. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong person.
What was his last fight? What is it?
Was I can't even say his fucking name, bro. It's like Egidius Kalavaskos. This can't be the same thing, right? But he's 18-0, 18 knockouts at light welterweight. I haven't heard of this guy.
Well, that's 140 light welterweight. He's a 147.
I done heard of Virgil.
But he's held the W International welterweight, and he's the ring in 2019. He was the Ring Magazine Prospect of the Year.
Yeah, that's got to be him. Sound like the same. Yeah, that's him.
I see this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he real
Are they
good,
talking
though,
about
man.
him fighting Haney or somebody? I know I done heard his name.
No. Haney about to fight Valdez or Jojo Diaz. I'm sorry, he about to fight Jojo Diaz. Oscar Valdez is hopefully about to fight Shakur Stevenson, and then we got what's the name fighting? I think the next good fight is Tank Davis about to fight.
Yes. There's Tefimo. He's fighting next week.
Yeah, Teofimo and Kambosos fight. All of the fights are grouped in because you got the Kambosos situation, and then you got the Devin Haney and JoJo fight, and then you got of course you got Tank Davis fighting. So all three of those fights are going to be real entertaining. I think T.O. knocks Kambosos out.
And your boy is gonna fight as well. Comey's gonna rematch, or not rematch, but fight against Lomachenko.
Lomachenko, yeah, that's when Richard Comey. That's gonna be a really good fight. I got Loma winning the fight, but it's gonna be a little more competitive than people think because people don't give Comey credit because T.O. knocked him out so fast. But Comey's a tough dude. He comes forward, he lets his hands go, and then we'll see how Loma looked. He did a real good job with Nakatani, who was beating the shit out of Teofimo.
Well, yeah, he was.
Got him.
Yeah, he was. He was winning that fight.
And Lomachenko made light work of him. So all Lomachenko doing is getting all the guys that Teofimo fought and embarrassing them so he can get the Teofimo rematch because he wants that rematch. And I don't know if Teofimo will fight him. If I'm Teofimo Lopez, I would go ahead and get rid of Kambosos, and then I would fight Devin Haney because Devin Haney is going to more than likely beat Jojo Diaz. So I would set that fight up, or I would set up the Tank Davis.
Haney been calling out Teofimo too. He's been trying to get to him, right?
Yeah, he's been trying to get Teofimo. They just had a big argument a few weeks back. They met up at the at one of these fights they just took. I think it was at the Tyson Fury fight, and called out each other. So like they agreed verbally to fight, but we'll see, man. There's a lot of paperwork involved in that, so we'll see how it goes. Because T.O.'s still with Bob Arum.
Yeah,
that dude right there, dang.
Well, Haney's on. Teofimo's on. That's right. He's on.
Haney's his own. Haney has his own production, his own promotional company, but he works with Matchroom, DAZN.
Oh, Matchroom.
Yeah.
So Matchroom and DAZN the same, right?
Or no? Yeah, it's all under the same umbrella. It's Eddie Hearn. So
okay.
DAZN is just a network. Matchroom is the promotional balance.
Oh, okay, that works out. All right, fellas, I got to roll because I got to cut grass in the morning.
All right, bro, I'm at work, so it was good chopping it up with y'all, man. I'll try to definitely get on.
Y'all cutting grass in November in California?
Say what now?
Y'all cutting grass in November in California? That's how
I'm in Texas, bro. And he actually don't cut. Yeah,
you from Cali?
I'm from Cali, yeah. So, but I'm in Texas right
now.
Oh,
so
okay. If you don't cut your grass for 2 weeks, wife start looking at yourself and say, "What you gonna do?" All right,
fellas. Good chopping it up with y'all, man. Till
absolutely,
next time.
man. I'll holler at you guys for sure.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, now for sure, man. Thanks for stopping by as well. So that concludes it. For those that, if you don't want any spoiler alerts, I'll give you a chance to get off now. If you're just now joining us, if you don't want to watch, I don't know how you gonna avoid the internet. But Terrence Crawford stopped Sean Porter, first time in Porter's professional career he's been stopped. His Cruz a threat to Tank Davis. I thought, I don't know. I don't know who Cruz. I never seen Cruz is. King, you're right. I love Sweet Pea. That's my guy. No, Vasily Checo is not the pound for pound fighter. He just lost to Teofimo Lopez. He didn't throw a fucking punch for 6 rounds, bro. He did not. So, but 4 or 5 rounds. But yeah. Trudy King, absolutely good show today. I watched you. Congratulations once again, Trudy King, on your show. I always look forward to you guys. And hopefully don't forget to join us Monday. We go live during the Monday Night Football game. Look forward to hearing from Khalil, maybe perhaps G. Definitely want to hear his take on the fight. We'll give him the floor on that one, at least fucking 5-10 minutes. But there's no excuse, like we said, that Crawford and Errol Spence. I'm 50-50 because I like both characters. I'm a little bit more emotional. I would say toward the fighters I favor both those guys. I just want to see a clean, good fight. Other than that, though, don't forget the schedule. Like I said before, next week, Lopez, Teofimo Lopez, is going to fight some dude. I forgot. But anyways, next week. We'll see. And then don't forget, Tank Davis is fighting in December as well. UFC 269. You got Amanda Nunes, the 2 division champ for the females. She's fighting against, I think, Vera. Her name is. And then I'm really interested in the Poirier versus Oliveira fight. Poirier versus Oliveira. I think Oliveira is slick. That dude is, he's so slick when it comes to his jiu-jitsu, and he can take a punch. So there it is. We'll see. And for those of us that don't like, Jake Paul's supposed to be fighting somebody. Hold on, who gives a fuck, right? But thank you guys again for joining us. From myself and of course my homeboy J Mac, my brother. We definitely appreciate you guys. You guys want to go ahead and donate to the cause, help keep us going. Cash App, YouTube Sports Talk. Either way it goes. But on behalf of J Mac and all of our panelists, love you guys. Treat each other with respect. Please stop by anytime. Don't forget to hit that like, click, and subscribe. We'll see you guys. I'm out.